You know, now that I play TFT a lot, when I see that Lulu skin, it just sends shivers down my spine. Oh, so many times the Lulu 2 ruins my day. Oh my god, it hurts. It hurts to think about. You know what else hurts to think about? Natural transition. This is actually a lane swap. I think the top and mid are duels, or otherwise agree to swap. Otherwise, you're not gonna run a Shen mid, right? You're not gonna run a Kassadin top. Kassadin top sounds more likely of the two. He is, however, up against a Qiyana. Well, not one of those mid lanes that's definitely very impactful and powerful. Not really seen that much in solo queue. She's definitely not the easiest champion to play. And so far, this game, not too explosive, nothing cheeky. It's gonna be a delayed invade. I mean, if they walk in this ward in the try, we'll spot them out nice and quick. What are they camping here for? Oh no, are they going for the tri-brush cheese? Oh, that might be bad, because they're gonna be standing on a ward. Like they have to pull back for a blue leash, right? Oh, Echo's paying top. He's starting red. That means they're committing to this. They stand in the tri-brush. Blue team sees this. They're on a ward. Uh-oh. They see this. They might just help Pantheon grab the red buff and just 3-man this. Pantheon, is he gonna spin around here? Is he gonna Blizz cover? He does. Mystic shot checks it. Blue team, are they still gonna commit? Red team has to try to run. Planstan's coming over. The reward from red team spots this. They know that Blitzcrank is here as well. Lulu gonna flash in. Blitzcrank. No, Pantheon, he didn't commit. If Pantheon flashed over and stunned someone, that might have been first blood. But he didn't commit. He was hugging the wall and just didn't do anything. A shame, really. He could have done it. Volibear top, trading against the Shen. There was a Blitzcrank in the last game at Cast, so I think that memory is still lingering. I've done that once before, where I just kept calling a champion another champion. And I had to manually correct myself, but it's getting late in the day. It's almost midnight. My brain doesn't work anymore, so cut me some slack. I refuse to be memed on by this. This is why people don't cast when they're sleepy. Because your brain's not as fast. In teamfights, you start slurring. And you start stuttering. And you can't find the words. And it just sounds like a mess. But I'm not above that. It definitely happens to me. It happens to me when I'm awake too. Because, you know, I can't speak. I can't speak this language. It's something I'm working on. Although I imagine being half asleep doesn't help that cause. Shen, he's trying for an aggressive trade. He has to be careful. There's so many minions here. The minions are gonna beat into him, do way more damage than Volibear can ever do. Ezreal going for an aggressive trade. The Zenith's Blade. Oh, imagine if that landed. Lulu was on the mana. Leona, be careful! She flashes away. Shred of life. And here comes the Echo. Parallel Convergence drops. The Ezreal not going to be hurted towards it. And the MF gets set on fire. Lulu's going to turn it, but first blood has already been secured. Now Echo fighting the Lulu. She's out of mana. She can't do it. Echo finds the double kill. Lulu does take one back. And then Kassadin in mid drops dead to a solo kill from the Qiyana as well. Not a great start for a Kassadin. Dying to a Qiyana like that. Although I will say he's infinitely more terrifying as the game scales on. As long as he doesn't feed her too much, he'll be relevant. He'll have his time in the sun. The Shen still... Really, a Shen is a difficult champion to shut down. Stand United plus Shadow Dash makes him useful regardless what the state of the game is. So really, if he just stays alive against the Volibear, stave off his early aggression, he's fine. Shadow Dash away. It's gonna land a taunt. Twilight Zone gonna provide... Spirit's Refuge, Twilight Zone. What's the difference? Twilight Zone. Gonna keep him alive. I should make an official petition to rename Shen W to Twilight Zone. Lulu gonna land a ton of poke back. Kassadin making his way back in the lane, but he's 9 CS behind, 10 CS behind, 11 CS behind. He just can't farm that. No way. Qiyana's taking chunks. He just respawned, came back, and he's solo. Why would you run Ignite in this scenario as Kassadin? You know that's a hard matchup. This is draft. You see your matchups. You have time to correct for this. Why run Ignite? Is he that confident that he's gonna beat the Qiyana? Because you know he's sure not beating her right now. That's a very brave gamble to play a character like Kassadin with Electrocute, no less. He doesn't even have Fleet. To just say, nah, I got this, fam. I don't need teleport. I don't need Fleet footwork. I'm just fine. He doesn't even have Corrupting Pot. Like, this guy is crazy. He's a Kassadin but forgoes all forms of sustain in lane. Echo gonna try for a kill here on the Shen. Shen's already killed off the Volibear. One smack for the grasp. Oh, can he get it? Echo gonna face dive, but that's a one-way trip for him, I'm afraid. Shutdown for the Shen. He'll take that any day. That's a 2-for-1. And one of those is a shutdown. He just got so rich. He gets a Tiamat here. A Tiamat against a goddamn Bomby Cinder. My god, this lane is going to be pretty easy now. He's going to teleport back to the tower, catch some farm. It's okay if he uses that. He has Stand United. Pantheon going to start the Drake. Lulu's going to zone off the Leona, preventing red team from checking. Zenith Blade not going to hit. Leona has not found a great Zenith Blade this game yet. But this game is still young. Tons of chances. Now Shen's kind of feeding himself. He's fed now. He can definitely take on Bombies. Blue team gets the first Drake. Red team knows. So the natural assumption is, oh, he's coming bot. But Misfortune not playing any safer than before. Shen gonna turn off the vision top lane as well. Gonna set up for a potential future gank or just to force Volibear out. Now that he has Tiamat, he is now in the advantageous position lane. So it's him shoving in the Volibear now. So that word's gonna go a long way. And here comes the Stand United. He's coming in to help. Here comes the Shadow Dash. It's gonna completely whiff. And Leona slowly walking away from the scene. Not gonna be enough. Shen finds himself a kill, being rewarded for bad play as the game design intended. Kassadin, he's level 6. There's a cannon. It looks juicy, but Qiyana's almost doubling his farm. That's not promising. He does get the cannon. That's gotta feel kinda good, I guess, but when you're 3 waves behind your laner with essentially no intervention whatsoever, it's gotta be a rough existence. He's mirroring Qiyana's Keystone and Summoner setup. Misfortune's dead. Oh, Ezreal? Ezreal? Ezreal! He's gonna run into Parallel Convergence! Phase dive! Easy shutdown for the Echo. In fact, Ezreal solo killed the Misfortune with a call. Not something you see every day. But those autos, plus Misfortune being already kinda low, makes it a pretty easy solo kill. Shadow Dash not gonna connect, but that's fine. He gets a Grasp proc. I'm so curious what this Kassadin's Ruin is. Taste of Blood and Ravenous, that's standard eyeball. So he took these as his secondary. Electrocute is more damage than Fleet. By a long shot, really. But you gave up Coup de Grace and you gave up Fleet. So that's a significant source of your sustaining lane. And on top of that, you're sitting on Refill Dark Seal as your crutch to heal in lane. You didn't even have Catalyst until now. And you're against a matchup that you're kinda not expected to win. If there was such a thing as playing Kassadin on hard mode, I think this guy is doing that now. Maybe hard mode will pay off later on, but right now I'm just not seeing it. Twilight Zone gonna try to protect the Shen, but Chrono Break ignores it completely. The Pantheon gonna jump in, finding himself in a suicidal position. Aegis Assault only buying a little bit of time. Kassadin comes in, Flash Rift Walks. He finds his first kill here. That's gonna go a long way in trying to get him back, but he has to be careful. He's running into a Qiyana with Mobies. Bot lane, the True Shot Barrage not gonna connect onto any champion, but it does dent the wave quite a bit. A lane matchup like this in bot lane can turn disgusting really quickly. Lulu Ezreal is nigh impossible to kill and gank, but here comes the Qiyana. She's sure as hell gonna try. Supreme display of talent, not enough. She's being forced away. Solar Flare gonna whiff as well. The spear from long range finds the kill, stabbing into her back, and now Miss Fortune being found in a 1v4. Essentially, the support's just gonna dip and run. So the AD carry and the mid lane drops in a very unfortunate gank. Blue team finds another favorable play. Parallel convergence. It might be too late to escape. No, it's not too late. But Ezreal, oh no, he walked into a tower. What was he doing? But here comes the rest of blue team to reinforce. Kassadin gonna be stunned up under the turret. His Riftwalk cooldown still so long. Face dive. One more hit will do it. Echo gets it. Chrono break back. He's safe. He's alive, and he finds the kill onto the Kassadin as well. Parallel convergence from long range. He's connecting on the Lulu with the face dive. One more will do it. He went back for a shield, and that's actually gonna give up the Lulu kill. No speed up, no third hit. Dragon's up in 50. Pantheon swinging away. He's actually gonna reset soon and pick up some items. Oh, beautiful polymorph shuts down, and the Stand United protecting the Lulu. What should have been an amazingly easy solo kill gets completely shut down by the combination of Lulu and the Shen. A beautiful polymorph and Stand United to keep the support alive. But what is the cost, really? Volibear is going to take this time, get 2 plates in top lane. And now they just have to find that. If they get this Herald and just send to the top, that's first turret. The jungler is not there, though. He's not followed up on this play. He wants the Drake instead. Volibear still forcing on his tower. He's gonna get it too. It's down to 1 plate. Shen just now comes back, and Volibear just pocketed so much money on top of a 30 CS lead. Oh my god. That's brutal. He's got Sunfire's done. That's going up against a not yet complete Hydra on the Shen. Qiyana's gonna be stomped out here, and then she's gonna immediately turn with Supreme display of talent. That's a really long ultimate name, and Pantheon's gonna drop dead. Ward is dead as well. Kassadin can't assist. He only now has Roa done, so now it's gonna be time to back for a tier. Ezreal, can he get the steal? This is near impossible to get that steal. Red team's gonna secure a Cloud Drake. That's gonna be 1-for-1 to Drake, and the fight breaks out. Wild Girl is gonna stop the advance. The Kassadin being Wild Girl's up. He has to try to run away, but he can't get himself out. Kill onto Kassadin, teleport onto top lane. Red team secures a Cloud Drake. Miss Fortune not die. So far, a pretty good series of events. Grand Skyfall, very ambitious. But also that ability, despite being called Grand Skyfall for most of his life, is no longer called Grand Skyfall. It's such sad news to break to everybody. That for the very pedantic and very technically correct, aka me, that ability is now called Grand Starfall. Because you know, Targon, haha. There's no sky, there's only the stars in Targon, haha. Lore. I will even double check, yeah. Look at that, that's a press F to pay respects moment right there. Grand Skyfall was a decently iconic name, and it is not to be anymore. The scoreline now 9-11. Red team sitting on a gold lead. Pantheon's gonna go back to farm. And the game's gonna continue, more or less. It's actually a pretty dormant state now. Shen finally completes the Titanic. So he can actually farm very quick. Whoa, I can't talk anymore. He can actually farm very fast now. This is why I don't cast when I'm asleep. I can't, like... I just randomly lose my ability to talk. Quack, what was that, dude? Qiyana might want to be roaming bot with Moby Boots. Umbral Glaive shuts out the ward. She's not going to try for it. She's going to return to lane. So Kassadin, despite being so bloodthirsty with his rune choice and general item choice, he's actually not behind anymore. He's pulled back the CS differential almost entirely. 2 kills to his name as well. No tier as of yet. In fact, he's not going for tier. Right? No, that's Tab Ice. No, he's definitely going for tier. What am I saying? Shen gonna get the 2-man taunt. The Twilight Zone gonna keep himself alive, but only for a while. Chrono Break will finish it off. Pantheon gets dropped dead in the side. Supreme display of talent. Not gonna catch out the Kassadin, but red team gets the Herald here. Meanwhile, bot lane 2-on-2. This might explode. Nope, Zenith's Blade. Of course it won't hit this game. This is just a game where Zenith's Blade just doesn't land. Red team secures the Herald. Immediately drops it here. This is first turret. No contest possible. Echo's gonna break the game open through mid lane. Wait, it's still going. No one's stopping this? They're just now sending bot lane up, but they're gonna run face first into a Qiyana. That's a Qiyana. Wild Girl's gonna go down, and that's so much damage. AD carry Ezreal takes that kill there. Echo has to try to run away as well. The Herald's gonna be intercepted at last, but it costs blue team so much. Wait, Echo might actually make it out. The spear from Pantheon, that's really your last chance of killing him. It's gonna be thrown out. Completely whiffs. Getting stunned under the tower. Aegis Assault not enough. Oh boy, they let the Echo go. Echo actually got out. What an amazing escape there. Herald doesn't survive the charge onto T3, but you don't need that anymore. You just got 2 turrets for free. 4 turrets for free, in fact. The silent turrets also fall. The only consolation is blue team will answer with 1 of their own. But passively, just passively, red team got so rich off that 1 play. Ocean Drake up in 40. 18 minutes in, there's gonna be a bloodbath. And 17 minutes in, losing every tower at your mid lane outside your base? That's terrible. Like, you think that they were so fed and just 4-man push it down or something, but no, that was just 1 unchecked Herald. Wow. What a severe lapse in judgment. There was just no defense called back to the Herald. Ezreal and the Lulu arrived, but way too late. And now the Ocean Drake spawns. Parallel Convergence. It's set up. They're going for it. Is blue team nearby at all? It's just a Pantheon. He's standing on a ward. They know he's there. Here comes the rest. Lulu's here. She's gonna get caught out. Instantly erased by the Qiyana. Pantheon attempt to steal. Not enough. Now he has to turn tail, run up. And the Qiyana's hot pursuit. Kassadin still split pushing top. He's hitting decent item timings. 11-minute Roa is really good. He's sitting on a tier. But the problem is with a tier and a Roa, you can't fight. He's not going to be online for another 10 minutes. And you might not have 10 more minutes. There's a race against time here for Kassadin. He needs to get rich as fast as he humanly can. But on the side lane, Qiyana just terrorizing everybody down there. Shen's being forced away now as well. Blue team just needs to buy time. They have carries that scale. They have the late game. But right now, they're being denied their chance to reach it. Kassadin gonna pop his ace stack. Still working on Archangel staff. He just needs time. He just needs money. He's not finding it. Any second spent wandering around not earning income is another second that you can't afford to waste. Echo up top, finding money for himself. While he is fed A2 and 3, he hasn't actually changed that scoreline in a while. He is still very strong, but when your scoreline stays stagnant, it's a sure sign that the game is catching up around you. In the next fight, he might be surprised that he can just kind of get nuked. Because right now, the key item timings for blue team are coming in now. Slow but steady, they are coming in. Call finish for Ezreal. He's got Iceborne. He's got Monomune. He's got 4 Tab Ice. on blue team. My god. They just don't care about the echo damage, huh? I don't think that's good though. Like at least Shen, you don't need Tab Eyes on Shen. At least get a Merc Treads on your front line because there's actually so much CC you want to reduce. Why 4 Tab Eyes? I don't understand. Echo gonna come in. This is gonna be the start of a fight. Teleport gonna be matched by the Volibear. The Pantheon might be the first to go. Qiyana dashing into him, gonna finish it off. Shen in the middle of 4. They won't let Shen come to them. They'll just bring the fight to him. They fight the global and kill him off. Shen is gonna die along with the jungler. That's gonna be a 2 for nothing. And you're talking about trying to buy blue team some time. That's definitely not one of the plays you do that buys you time. If anything, it closes your window faster. But red team was making the correct moves. You attack the global. Volibear even commits teleport down for that fight. And he gets rewarded for it. Echo picks up 2 more assists for himself as well. The critical item comings are coming through. So now Kassadin is sitting on Archangels. He now does respectable damage. 2 levels above the ADC, he is in a position to stack up Riftwalk and go for a deletion. Tanking free pull from Qiyana is not the best way to start it off though. Like if Lulu just buffs him and sends him in a team fight, he can do damage. Obviously not now. Shen, Stand United, gonna be used to protect the Ezreal. Kassadin Riftwalk, he's gonna be caught out by the blue team, but here comes the fight! The Lulu gonna be dropped by the red team completely out of nowhere. She's the martyr there. They were gonna pounce on anybody who walks through. And she just happened to draw the short straw. Now the siege is coming in. 5 towers to 2. True shot is... What the hell? Hit the minion wave, dude. Where's that true shot going? Shen on the side. Parallel Convergence gonna zone him out. Qiyana's gonna go for a reset here. Shen's gonna run into an echo. Is he gonna go for it? No, he's scared of whoever might be around the corner. He should be rightfully scared at least. There's so many people in his own jungle. Red team resetting. 1 by 1. Ocean Drake up in 37. If they grab this, they get soul point. The Shen on the side. Really, kind of not enough. Qiyana's on the side. They catch him out here. The root, double root onto the Shen. He's just gonna shadow dash away. He'll be fine. But Dragon's up in 10. And red team, they move into the advantageous position. Lulu gonna find some poke from across the wall, but now the eye has been turned off. They have no more vision in the pit. Oh, there's one word, I guess. It's gonna be swept out though. Kassadin spots the Qiyana. He has to try to run. He can't take that fight. The ward is still being disabled. Volibear's gonna kill it off. And now the pit is dark. True Shot Barrage coming in for a steal. Pantheon flashes in. He gets it. He's a smite hero. Well, girl's gonna buy him some time, but that's a certainly dead Pantheon. The enchanted, the Qiyana ultimate slams 2 into the wall, but there's not gonna be a kill. Bullet time doesn't do enough damage to do it. They only lose the jungler, but they picked up the Drake, which is good. They take that play, but now they just have to watch out for the Baron. However, if there's one thing Kassadin can do, is erase the team in the Baron pit. He's level 14, 2 levels off the critical power point. Red team not going to give them a chance. They're going to start it. They want to choke out blue team right here and now. They want to force them into this extremely terrible fight that they should absolutely not take under any circumstance. Well, Pantheon does have ultimate. No, Kassadin going to start it off, but what's he thinking? Okay, when you're a Kassadin, you can't start a fight like that. And here comes the Shen. Taunt down to 1. Twilight Zone buying him some time, but now he's in the middle of 3. He does so much damage on the backline, but it's not enough. Echo's gonna finish him off. Grand Starfall damage drags the Qiyana along the ground and finishes her off. Lulu's gonna be the next to go. No, she will run away, but Ezreal not gonna be savable. 4 people alive for red team to just 2 people. Pantheon is still off in the side. He's recalled top lane. They stopped the Baron, but man, they dropped so many bodies to do it. Add 1 more to the body bag. I don't know what Lulu was doing there. Now, the most important thing for a caster now isn't Lichbane. It's a stopwatch. Especially when he does Hail Mary boneheaded play like that. That was most certainly a mistake. As a Kassadin, you can't jump in first, especially with rank 2 Rift Walk, and especially with, you know, unstacked Rift Walks. You just die. And he didn't even have a stopwatch. You need that stopwatch if you want to enable plays like that. But he just jumped in and just instantly died, because that's not how you play Kassadin. If he just let the Shen go in first, it might have been a completely different story, because the Shen actually does such a decent chunk onto the Misfortune. And that's basically all of their backline damage, really. You can fight the Qiyana afterwards. Pantheon gonna be caught out here. Wild Growth's gonna buy him some time, but he's so low. Bullet Time gonna find it. The Shen coming in to save him, not enough. Stand United Shield gonna be wasted as well. Now he's locked up. He gets flung out the Solar Flare, but it doesn't matter. Ezreal next to the scene, but the angry Lightning Bear is on the tail. Kassadin gets a kill onto the backline. He Rift Walks over, and now it's just a kiting war, but he runs into an Echo. Echo finds him at the backline. Qiyana jumping on the Lulu, giving her the hug of death. Suddenly 4 members of blue team just evaporate under the eyes of red team. Pincer after pincer after pincer. They're just getting cornered no matter where they go. I mean, screw Baron, man. You just got another 4 for 1. Just make a push into the base. A lonely Ezreal cannot possibly hope to stop this. No matter how many Mystic Shots he throws out. He can land every Mystic Shot and they still wouldn't be enough to dissuade the siege. Here comes a Grand Starfall. Where's he going? He's going into the middle of it all. Kassadin, now Kassadin, the Echo gonna time break back. And now the Pantheon gonna be jumped down by 4. He's in the middle of it. He can't survive. Just instantly killed off. Shen next to respawn. The next on the chopping block. The one at a time still being executed in full force. Lulu has arrived. They're gonna try to stop this inhib siege. They're gonna try to protect the inhibitor. Qiyana gonna jump back in, pouncing on the Ezreal, but it's not enough damage. And Ezreal finds her. And now the Volibear gonna be forced to run away as well. They have run out of damage here on the front lines from red team. The Kassadin kill train coming through. He finds one onto the Leona. Volibear forcefully resetting back to base. He's gonna leave 2 bodies behind. Red team, they found a critical team fight, but they couldn't find the critical objective. They don't get that kill onto the inhibitor. And they needed that inhibitor. And now they don't exert nearly as much map pressure as they're hoping. The blue team has a way back to stabilize. Still, they need to buy time. Kassadin's been level 14 for like 5 minutes. This is not the level to be stuck on. If there is a level you want to be stuck on, it should be 16. Okay, he hits 15 now. But believe me when I say, the road to level 16 from 15 is a really long one. He needs like 4 more minutes of uninterrupted farming, and nobody this game is gonna give him that give him that luxury. It's just not happening. He has to try to grit his teeth. Red team's gonna force the issue. He has to try to respond. If he's off side lane, pushing, farming, it's over. Shen flash taunt, doing it in the wrong way. Qiyana gonna try to stop Walter, buy herself some time. Redemption gonna come down, but Qiyana's not even standing in it. That might be blue team's redemption. Okay, yeah, that's why she doesn't stand in it. Shen's gonna find a kill on the Qiyana, and now the fight's gonna break open. Shen's still so tanky. Bullet time gonna whiff for the most part. It doesn't find anybody. Lulu dies to the Echo in the side. He chrono breaks back. The Ezreal in the middle of the tanks. Volibear's gonna slow him down, but here comes the Kassadin. He wants the deletion. Is he gonna get it? Parallel convergence drops, but there's not enough time. Kassadin finds a 1000 gold for himself. That's huge. He goes in for a second kill. Another shutdown for him. He just got so rich. That's an instant Lich Bane, basically. And now he's gonna try to find the MF. MF's gonna return some damage. He's gonna pop the Seraph Shield, but the Skyfall comes in, or Starfall rather. Pantheon finds that ace. A miraculous team fight from blue team. It started off as a disastrous catch out onto the Qiyana, and it cascades into what is perhaps the miracle that Kassadin was praying for, and he found it. He found that moment, and now he's so close to the level that turns him into a god. And in fact, he feels himself enough that he's buying a soul. Don't do that. Okay, you need a Zarya still. You're not god after that one team fight. Let's calm down for a while. Supreme display of talent gonna stop the Lulu. Apollo Morph gonna save her life. She's running back so she doesn't carry the shit in, but Qiyana for a second time makes the critical error and gets picked off and dies. She must realize that the first fight was only lost because she was caught out and died early. And she just goes ahead and repeats the same mistake. Not how you play an assassin, and now the scary level 16 Kassadin gonna chunk out the Echo, force out Chrono Break right away. The time is up, red team, and this is your maker, and you have to look him in the face. The stun from the shield, that's a good start. Flame carries him across the Riftwalk. A beautiful catch by the Volibear. And Shen, not there to protect. Stand United was used on the Lulu Kassadin. You can't make that play. You are not God, no matter how much you may feel like it. It's a throwing competition between mid laners. And Qiyana has some competition for the throwing trophy here. Ezreal gonna kite his heart out, but his heart is in fact cut out of him after that play. Leona gonna be caught out by the Pantheon here. Pantheon has to try to flash away. Lulu will try her best to protect him. And here comes the Shen on the side. Shadow Dash completely whiffs. Twilight Zone gonna try to keep himself up. The Tiamat damage coming down. Red team once again can't find an objective. Please sell that Magi's and just buy a stopwatch. I'm begging. This Kassadin gameplay is physically hurting me. Red team's gonna start the Baron Nashor. Blue team knows, they know this is happening, but can they muster enough defenses to come stop it in time? It doesn't seem like it. Baron's dropping super low, super fast. It's already down to below half. 4,000 left. Nobody's near the pit. This is red teams to take. Starfall comes in. Oh no, but it's so late. The Pantheon's just gonna be given away for free as a flesh offering to the gods. Wow. I mean, he tried. That was a blind dive. Like, he could have jumped in and found that red team was just resetting or something. He did try. But unfortunately, it doesn't pay off for him. He needed to be mashing the smite key as he came down, but you know, he couldn't see Baron, so he had no idea what health it was at. It would have been a possible steal, but it would have also been very difficult. So in the end, it amounts to a suicide play. Now they just have to sit for 8 more seconds on the sideline. Red team started their push. But when I said their time is up, I still mean it. This game is not far away from disaster for red team. The Kassadin just has to play normally. Just don't be stupid. Just play like a normal human being would. Not a bull seeing red. Charging in at every available opportunity. Engage. Gonna be attempted and failed. Righteous Glory was popped. Amounts to absolutely nothing. The Echo on the side gonna try for a catch. Perla Convergence not gonna find the stun. Kassadin gonna come in. So much damage, but he blinks in into a Chrono Break, and he's been dropped to half. The Supreme Display of Talent comes down. Instant 3 kills here for a red team. And the Kassadin, he has to try to run. The Redemption is dropped. The Ezreal has to kite back. The Zenith Blade not gonna find it, because why would find anything this game? The Ezreal is gonna be the next victim regardless. It's just a Kassadin against the world. He can't do it. It's a flopped execution from Kassadin. He could have won that fight, man. It looks lopsided, but really it wasn't. It came down to maybe 1 or 2 missed timings. That's gotta feel horrible. Like, I don't know. It was stressful to cast this.